There she is, the culprit, caught red-handed in the act of burying him. But where is Creon?
Coming from the house, but just in time.
Just in time for what?
King, it's most unwise, I find, ever to promise not to do a thing. Now look at me. I could have sworn I'd not come scurrying back after being almost skinned alive by your flailing threats. Yet here I am, against my oath, bringing in this girl. And all because beyond my wildest dreams, in fact with quite a thrill, I caught her at it, actually at the burying. No drawing straws this time, I'll say not. So grab her, King, she's yours, and I'm scot-free, or should I hope? Quit of this old goddamn thing.
Tell me first when and how you found her.
She was burying the man, ain't nothing more to tell.
Are you rambling? Do you know what you're saying?
Sir, I caught her in the act of burying that forbidding corpse. Is that plain and clear?
But how actually was she surprised and taken?
We had returned to the spot, our ears ringing with all your nasty threats, and had brushed the earth from off the body and made it bare again. It was all soft and clammy. And we're squatting there, windward of the stench, keeping each other up to the mark, and rounding hard on anybody that nodded. Watching we were, till the midday sun, a great blazing ball, bashed down on us something fierce, when suddenly came this right twisting squall, sweeping across the plain, tearing the leaves off trees, buffeting even itself. We had to shut our eyes against this God-sent blight. When at last it cleared, there was this vision of this girl. Standing there she was, giving out little shrill-like sobs, heart-rending as mother birds, what as it's seen its nest pillaged, and its barons all gone. That's how she was wailing, and calling curses down on them. What done it? When she saw the body bare, immediately she scoops up earth, a dry handful like, and sprinkles it. Then, holding up a sharply brazen urn, she pours the 3 libations for the dead. That's when we swooped and closed upon our quarry. She didn't flinch. And when we charged her with what she had gone and done before, she just admitted it. It made me glad and sad. Bliss to myself, get myself out of trouble, distressing to bring it on a friend. When all is said and done. However, one sweet skin comes first.
Come, girl, did you actually do this deed?
I did. I deny not a thing.
You, soldier, you may go, free of any serious charge. Now tell me, Antigone, a straight yes or no, did you know an edict had forbidden this?
Of course I knew. Was it not publicly proclaimed?
So you chose flagrantly to disobey my law?
Naturally, since Zeus never promulgated such a law. Nor will you find that justice, mistress of the world below, publishes such laws to humankind. I never thought your mortal edicts had such force they nullified the laws of heaven, which unwritten, not proclaimed, can boast a currency that everlastingly is valid, an origin beyond the birth of man. And I, whom no man's frown can frighten, am far from risking heaven's frown by flouting these. I need no trumpeter from you to tell me I must die. We all die anyways. And if this hurries me to death before my time, why such a death is gain. Yes, surely gain to one whom life so overwhelms. Therefore, I can go to meet my end with a trace of pain. But had I left the body of my mother's son unburied, lying where he lay, that would hurt. For these, I feel no tinges of regret, and if you judge me fool, perhaps it is because a fool is judged.
My word, the daughter is as headstrong as the father. Submission is a thing she will never learn.
You wait and see. The toughest will is the first to break. Like hard, untempered steel that snaps and shivers at a touch when hot off the forge. And I have seen high-mettled horses curbed by a little scrap of bit. One who has no more authority than a common slave can ill afford to put on airs. And yet, this girl, already versed in disrespect, the first time she disobeyed my law, now adds a second insult, has done it again, and vaunts it into my face. She's the man, not I. If she can flout authority and walk away unscathed, I swear I hardly care. If she be like my sister's child, or linked to me by bloody more closely than any member of my hearth and home, she and her sister will not now escape the utmost penalty. I say the sister too. I charge her as an accomplice of this burial. Call her forth. I saw her whimpering in there just now, all gone to pieces. So does remorse blurt out the secret sin, although its opposite is even worse. Crime detected, glorifying crime.
Is there something more you want, or just my life?
Not a thing, by God. gives me what I want.
Why dawdle then? Your conversation is hardly something I enjoy or ever could, nor mine be more acceptable to you. And yet it ought to be. Where could I win respect and praise more validly than this? Burial of my brother. Not a man here could say the opposite, were his tongue not locked in fear. Unfortunately, tyranny, blessed in so much else besides, can lay the law down any way it wants.
Your view is hardly shared by all these Thebans here.
They think as I, but trim their tongues to you.
Are you not ashamed to differ from such men?
There is no shame to reverence family members.
And the other duelist who died, was he no relative?
He was, and of the same father and mother.
So, slightly one, you would salute the other?
The dead man would not agree with you on this.
Surely, if you make the hero honored with the blackguard.
He was his brother, not his slave that died.
Yes, ravaging our land, while he fell as its champion.
Hades makes no distinction in its rights and honors.
The just and unjust do not urge as equal claim.
The crime may be called a virtue there.
Not even death can metamorphosize hate to love.
No, nor decompose my love to hate.
Curse you! Find the outlet for your love down there. No woman while I live shall govern me.
See where his many comes, crying from the palace gates, her face all flushed. A sister's tears are breaking rains on the cheeks, from her eyes, her loved one's shadow.
Come, you secret lurker in my home, who sucked my blood, even while I nurtured your two sisters, vipers at my throne. Speak, confess your part in burying them, or do you dare deny complicity?
I did it too. If she'll allow my claim, I share with her the credit and the blame.
That is not true. You did not share with me, nor did I grant you partnership.
But now that your poor ship is buffeted, I'm not ashamed to sail the voyage at your side.
The dead of Hades know whose act it was. I do not take to those who take to talk.
Sister, do not scorn me. Let me share your death and holy homage to the dead.
No share in work, no share in debt, and I must consummate alone what I began.
Then what is left of life to me when you are gone?
Ask Creon. You and he are friends.
Oh, must you jeer at me? It does not help.
You are right. It is a joyless jeering.
Tell me, even now, how can I help?
Save yourself. I shall not envy you.
Poor dead sister, let me suffer with you.
No, for you chose life, and I chose death.
When all my protests were of no avail,
we played our different parts with different acclaim.
But now we share an equal share of blame.
Look up. You live, and I died long ago, when I gave my life to serve the dead.
Let him sow his seeds in other furrows.
A match like theirs will not repeat itself.
I shudder at the jades who court our sons.
My darling Haman, how your father heaps disgrace on you.
Damn you and damn your cursed marriage.
You would not tear your own son's bride from him.
Let us say that death is going to come in between.
I fear it's fixed. Her death is sealed.
Yes, let us both be quite assured of that. Guards, take them away and lock them up. No more roaming, they are women now. The breath of Hades pressing close to kill can make the bravest turn, and turn the bravest will.